Welcome back, guys, to Team Smoggy Carton, back with the MRC Gttcc Beginners League. This is round 5, race 10. Sorry, I did apologise for not saying it in the last race. That was race 9 of round 5 at Gil Villeneuve. And race 10, we're at Catalunya in Spain, a sunny climate. And after the first race, this is a full reverse grid. So, let's begin. So we have Marco in first in the Laguna Trophy. Sorry, the McGann Trophy. Again, keep fighting Les. As we do support Les, one of our own of the MRC. And please, guys, do get checked out for prostate cancer. Second place in a Ferrari is Kenobi. Third place, C-Mac in the Lambo. Fourth place, Dennis in the Alpha 4C. Fifth place is Berserker Boy in the 4C. Sixth place is the old spaceship itself from Locke. SG2 is in 7th in the 4C. Ninth is, sorry, I do apologise for that. Ninth is Alder, who's changed his car to a Ferrari. Clearly, Alpha 155 was just eating its tyres for fun. 11th is Centino in the spaceship. 12th is Alfie in the spaceship. And last but not least, the race winner from Gilles Villeneuve, Willy Wonka, rounds out the back place in the McGann Trophy. So, as you can see, guys, some great liveries again on all the cars. So let's go to the front and we'll start the race off. So we have chosen this time not to do the rolling start for the second race, as we've got such a long straight down to the first corner, so hopefully there should be no incidents. So let's begin. We'll go there and there. So 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and out the go. Everyone gets a pretty good start. Does look like C-Mac's bogged down there a bit. Oh, it's just SG2 had to get out the way. Everyone gets off pretty cleanly. Marco's still in the lead. Dennis has moved up to second. Alder's in 11th. See if everyone gets round cleanly. The first corner. No. Just what happened? What's happened to Centino? Just jump on board. Oh, he just puts the power down a little bit too early, then gets a side tap off Alder. Obviously, he gets it back on track. Obviously, C-Mac's waited, thinking it was his fault. It wasn't. Obviously, Alder's now up to 9th. SG's down. Oh, there goes Alfie off, running off wide. That's dropped him down. 7th is SG2 now. Oh, and Willy Wonka's also gone off. How's he done that? Obviously, he's got Locke on the side of him. Berserker Boy in front. Oh, he's just broke a little bit too late, but manages to keep it going forward. Great recovery there from Willy Wonka. Move up now. Locke's putting the move on. Trying to put a move on Berserker Boy there. Again, that's not a corner I'd overtake on. So it's only the start of the race. We haven't got past lap 1 yet. Plenty of time for overtaking. Just need to get yourself settled. Find your rhythm. So Marco's still up in front. Dennis is in second. Kenobi's doing great this time in the Ferrari. A bit of a torrid time in the Supra on the first race. Locke is up to 5th. He's getting chased down by Willy Wonka. See what if Willy Wonka can pull the move on the straight against Locke. He gets the better exit. An even better exit on the last corner. Gets the power down. Right up the back end of Locke. Pulls to the side. Alfie there running a little bit wide over the wide side. Side by side these two go. Down to the first corner. Oh, just looks like he's slightly turned in early. Gives Willy Wonka a tap. But Willy Wonka gets the job done. His next target is Kenobi. Berserker Boy's up the third. Dennis has now moved up to first place. Took the place from Marco. Great overtake. But Marco's battling back. Side by side. These two not giving up the position easily. Marco runs it wide. Dennis has got the inside though. He's got the inside for the next corner as well. But Marco's just pulled ahead. Keeps the first place. Great racing, guys. Obviously Dennis is now under fire from Berserker Boy. Berserker doesn't know which way to go. Willy Wonka there, literally on the back of these guys now. Berserker Boy moves to the inside to block it, so Kenobi doesn't get past. Willy Wonka right there. Oh, just a bit of a tap there from the guys. See, Berserker Boy's picked up a half-second penalty. That's going to drop him down. He'll lose at least 2 places. Also, Locke's got a half-second penalty with Alfie close behind him. Not too far behind as well is SG2. Aldair's in 9th. Centino's also got it in 10th with a half-second. See Mac there just running out in 11th at the moment. Obviously, he's got a pretty decent car. He's got the medium tyres on the front as well, so they'll come to play in the second half of the race. Centino's softs all round. Aldair's on mediums and softs. Same as SG2. Same as Alfie. And Locke. Obviously, the half-second penalty. So obviously, people have chosen different tyre setups for this race. Some cars are better than others. Obviously, Locke battling hard against Alfie. Alfie gets up the inside of him. Locke runs it wide. That's allowed SG2 to gain some momentum. Gets it up behind Alfie. Locke again runs it wide. As you can see, Aldair and Centino also start to come into play. Alfie goes up the inside. Gets the job done. Locke tries and battles back. Alfie's got the better exit. Now we're coming up to the penalty line. On the back straight with a slight kink in it. Obviously SG goes to one side. Where did Locke? See where Locke put the penalty on. Yeah, he could have moved over to the left hand side and let the guys get past quicker. Could have caused an incident. Luckily it didn't. You should always remember, guys, pull off the racing line regardless of where you are on the track, just so it doesn't affect others racing. So you see Max now starting to catch up. Obviously that penalty has dropped Locke down to 10th. Centino chasing down Aldair. Again, 2 teammates. Different cars this time. So getting on the back end of SG2. Going down the back straight. Alfie's picked up a half-second penalty. Kenobi now with Berserker Boy battling. See Willy Wonka there, massively just gone from the back of the grid to the front in 4 laps. That is a fantastic effort. Kenobi still battling with Berserker Boy here, so some little battles going on here and there. Again, all great for sure. And Dennis, obviously Marco's picked up a half-second penalty with Dennis behind in 3rd. Does Willy Wonka now put his foot down and pull away? She's in the same machinery as Marco. Obviously Marco's got that penalty now, so that's going to drop him into the clutches of the 3 behind him. Dennis, Berserker Boy, Kenobi. See, these guys have massively pulled away from Alfie, Centino and the rest of the guys, sorry. Dennis runs it wide. Let's see how this battle pans out. Berserker Boys on the outside, gets the job done. Tries and goes around the outside of Marco. That's not going to work. That's allowed Dennis to get back up. Slight little tap there from Dennis onto Marco. Again, same with Berserker Boy, just tapping the back end of Kenobi. Again, whilst these four guys are battling, this has allowed Willy Wonka to pull away. Obviously, he's picked up a half-second penalty. And also the fastest lap. Not the fastest lap, personal best lap, sorry. Again, Dennis now trying to pull a move onto Marco. Seems that McGann has got a bit more top-end speed. But Dennis is not giving up. He tries and does it in the first corner. He doesn't. Again, these four guys just battling it out between each other. Obviously, Centino's got past Alfie, but Alfie's picked up another. Is that the same penalty? Or another one? Quite easy to pick up penalties. Locke's got past SG2. Obviously, SG2's under fire from Alder and C-Mac. C-Mac now literally getting that car to work. SG2 now pulls the move onto Locke. Sticks it in the inside. Locke's running the outside. Alder up the back end of SG2. Alder tries and makes a move. Oh, some contact there. Just need to be careful, guys. Daft mistakes do cause incidents. Oh, C-Mac there as well, just letting it run wide. See, just a bit late on the braking, I think, as well. But manages to keep it going straight. Again, Willy Wonka's just pulled out a massive gap there while these guys are battling still. Again, Marco and Dennis, side by side, corner to corner. That's allowed Berserker Boy and Kenobi to carry on battling with them. We're only 5 laps in. Still got just over 20 minutes left of racing. Again, these guys just battling it out for second, third, fourth and fifth. But now Centino's coming into the mix. Has he picked up a penalty? He has. He's also got the penalty to contend with. So that's going to drop him off the back of Kenobi. And see the other guys coming in the background as well. Again, 5 of them going down now to the first corner. Side by side, a bit more door banging. Obviously, can Marco now while them squabbling behind him? Can he move further up the field and try and chase down Willy Wonka? And this is sat in third now. Berserker Boy, Centino and Kenobi still battling for 4th, 5th and 6th. Again, a bit more contact. It's not needed. A bit more. Will this allow Alfie now to catch up with them whilst they're battling hard? Locke's down in 8th still. Alder. He's got a penalty coming. There's SG2 behind and also C-Mac in the frame. Not place again to take your penalty. It should be on the opposite side because you're still on the racing line, which can hold up another driver. Maybe something for the stewards to think about. Now Locke's picked up another half-second penalty for his troubles. Again, cut the corners a little bit too wide. Will result in penalties on this circuit quite easily. Again, these guys at the forefront, apart from Willy Wonka, are still battling. Centino now making a move on Berserker Boy. Down the start, finish straight. Easily done. Can he get Kenobi as well? Can he get the 2 for 1 before the first corner? Kenobi's just got the legs to hold him off. Great move, great racing. Again, Dennis is just slightly falling off the back of Marco there for third and second places. Again, Willy Wonka's checked out. Well, about so he's about good 10 seconds maybe from second place. Obviously with these guys battling, that has allowed Willy Wonka to move further away from him. You can see now, guys, some of the softs are starting to degrade quite quick, not quite quickly, a little bit quickly. Alfie's obviously ready to get his penalty taken. Same as Locke. Alder's still running in 9th. Again, that medium tyre has degraded a lot more than SG2's and C-Max. Runs it wide. Does that allow us? No. Halder's also picked up a half-second penalty there for running too wide. Again, this circuit will catch you out. Obviously, Santino's picked up a half-second penalty as well. But he's stuck in the sandwich of a Ferrari and a 4C there. Now he gets the run on Kenobi down the start-finish straight. Gets a better exit from the last corner. Does he get the job done? He gets the job done. Kenobi's coming back to fight on the first corner. Gets up the inside. Doesn't make it. Again, great racing by these two. Again, we're coming to the halfway stage of the race. Marco and Dennis still battling hard for second and third. Just grab a drink, guys. Again, these two guys still battling. Move down the field. Santino with the half-second penalty. He'll be due to take that coming up. 5th is Kenobi. 6th is Berserker Boy. Alfie with his penalty as well in 7th. Locks in 8th. 9th is Halder with the penalty. C-Mac and SG2. Lovely move there by C-Mac on SG. Move C-Mac further up the field, again up the field after that incident of running wide. Again, his tyres are working out better than Halder's front left. Again, it's just eating away. Berserker Boy running wide. Kenobi now still trying to chase down Santino to get that place back from him. See, Dennis has got past Marco. Now Santino pulls the move out on Marco there on the start-finish straight. Doesn't get it, but Marco's now pulling the move on Dennis. Going down to the first corner again. Doesn't quite make it. Dennis is holding on to second place with his sweetie life. Again, these four guys have closed up again, so that's allowed Willy Wonka to go even further afield. As you can see there on the mini-map at the top right, the gap. Obviously, he's doing 149s, 150s, where these guys are doing 151s, 2s. So it's like a second a lap that Willy Wonka's pulling away. Berserker Boys fell back to 7th now. Alfie's got the 6th place. Can Alfie do something about the group 4, the 4 cars in front to make it further up the field? Look at the moment out on his own in 8th, but he's got C-Mac coming up for company, as with Halder. SG2's down in 11th, closing in on Halder. Again, Halder's front left just degrading quite quickly. Going into... Oh, what happened to Santino there? Well, let's have a look. Did he just cut the corner? Did he run wide? Was on the tight airpin. looks like he's put the power down a bit too early, and to avoid Marco there. Obviously cuts the grass. That's dropped him down to 6. He may pick up a penalty. He does. So that's going to drop him down behind Berserker Boy. All the while, Alfie's rubbing his little hands. Now he's got up to 5th. Can he chase down Kenobi? Kenobi runs it wide on the last corner. Kenobi's also picked up the half-second penalty for his troubles. Marco now. Can he do something about Dennis to get back that 2nd place? Does Alfie put a move on first? He doesn't. Just holds it off. Trying to obviously be holding off because obviously he knows that Kenobi's got a half-second penalty, so that'll gain to his advantage to take 4th. But Alfie's not wasting time. He goes up the inside of Kenobi. Does he get him on the move? Nope. He just backs it out again. But no, he has. He's got the job done on the inside. Kenobi, can he battle back and get it on the inside of this corner? Nope. Alfie takes 4th. Great racing, guys. Great overtake. So obviously now that's going to allow Santino to get into the clutches of Kenobi with the half-second penalty. But also Santino's got the half-second penalty, so there'll be no change there. Berserker Boy's dropping off this gaggle of cars now. In 7th, his front left, literally about halfway, not even at, well, nearly 20 minutes into the race, and it's dropped off. See him back up into 8th. He's got past Alex. Now can he do something about that gaggle of cars in front? Can he make up a few more places? SG2 all over the back of that hole there, and also Locke. So again, battles at the front, battles at the back, and the ones in between. Out there just rubbing the tyres in the dirt, it's not going to help. Obviously it's Berserker Boy and C-Mac just in the same picture there. Santino putting the move on. Kenobi in the first corner, gets the job done. Now Alfie's got an half-second penalty again. He's going to really struggle now, obviously with 2 cars behind him. Possibly could lose down to Berserker's place. Alfie's not giving up. Marco in 2nd. What's happened to Dennis? Dennis has dropped Reed well back there. Oh, he runs it wide. So he's just battling hard with Marco. Just a little bit of a tap there from each other. Lets it run wide. So that's dropped him all the way down to 6th place. 5th place. Sorry. Obviously 6th place now because Kenobi's battling to take the place off him. Again, Dennis just lets it run wide. Obviously dirty tyres. Trying to get him back up to clean. So that's put Dennis back into the clutches of Berserker Boy. Obviously these guys are battling really hard. All for the top last 2 places. Again, as you can see in the top right hand corner, guys, Willy Wonka has literally just checked out. Again, just putting in the lap times consistently. So another great race by him. At the back of the grid, we've still got SG2 in 11th. Now Aldair's got a half-second penalty. That will allow SG2 to gain up to 10th. So we're in the last 10 minutes of this race and all, guys. Just grab a drink, guys. SG2 makes easy work of that with Aldair having the penalty. Now SG's got to try and get past Locke, get another place if he can. Can he do it on the start finish straight? Gets the better exit. Locke lets it run wide. Oops, sorry, that's the last corner. Lets it run wide on the second to last corner. Also SG running it wide there. Does he pick up a penalty for it? He doesn't. He's lucky he got away with that one. Now he's on the back of Locke. Can he put the move on him before the first corner? Get it up the inside. He doesn't. Locke just closes the door. Now Locke lets it run wide a little bit, but hasn't affected him. Again, these two guys battling for 10th and 9th. So he does look like Haldare's dropping off the back a bit. Again, that front left is really degraded. He's got 9 minutes left, 8 minutes left. These two guys still battling, not giving each other this room, no. Move up, C-Mac there, just out on his own at the moment. Berserker boy, oh, just gets the back end of Alfie. Alfie then spins him. As he tries to does he get past Dennis? Dennis blocks once, gets up the inside. Yeah, it's not the greatest one, but there we go. Obviously he's waited up for Alfie, that's the best part about it though, but obviously Alfie's gained up a half-second penalty there. Obviously that's allowed Dennis now to move up to 5th place. Again, Dennis's front left is really degraded on them softs. So Kenobi now has got away from everyone, he's got a bit of breathing space in 4th place. Thinking now about how to attack. These two guys in front, Centino in 3rd, Marco in 2nd. Centino goes up the inside of Marco. You see there, Kenobi. Again, these guys giving each other the space. Side by side into the next corner. Santino's on the outside, Marco's on the inside. Santino gets the job done on the outside. A great overtake there by Santino. Obviously, Kenobi's picked up a half-second penalty. Dennis now with Alfie behind him. Alfie's got the half-second penalty to contend with, so that's going to drop him a little bit further behind Dennis. Also C-Mac with a half-second penalty. 8th is Locke. SG2's not too far, just dropped off the pace a little bit from Locke. Haldare's there, again in that tyre, front left tyre is probably really making him suffer. And it does look like we have lost Berserker Boy. I think he's called it a day. Again, Willy Wonka's just running the race for himself now. Again, fantastic start by the lad starting from the back of the grid, from a reverse grid, and making it all the way to 1st. And pulled out a superior gap to these guys behind him. Santino's now in 2nd. On lap 14, Marco's in 3rd. Again, they'll be just trying to conserve the tyre wear now in the last 6 minutes. Kenobi's in 4th, and you see some of the tyres just degrading. Some are degrading more than others. Dennis will be really struggling on that left front. Alfie's probably one of the best set of tyres so far at this stage of the race. Puts in a personal best sector as well. C-Mac up in 7th, obviously with Berserker Boy dropping out. Locke's now picked up a half-second penalty, but he's got SG2 up the side of him. Can SG2 take 8th? Side by side. Going round. Still side by side. Now Locke's got the inside of the next corner. Runs it wide. runs it wide. Well, SG2 runs it a little bit more wide. Tries and goes around the outside of Locke. Locke covers it off, but he obviously opens the door up for the inside. Now the side by side again. But Locke's got the half-second penalty. SG2 does it on the outside of the corner, before the corner. Obviously Locke's going to try and fight, but he's got that penalty that's going to just drop him off now. See Halder is in 10th. Just trying to nurse that front left to the finish. See SG2 now's got a penalty, and as Locke. Both got half seconds there. C-Mac now still trying to chase down the front cars. Still a bit of time left that you could do it. Obviously Dennis may be his next target. Obviously suffering massively on that front left. He's going to have to really nurse it now. Obviously Alfie's managed to get past him for 5th. Kenobi there just pulling away for him. Marco's pulling away from Kenobi, so these guys pretty much checked out with each other. Santino's up in the 2nd. Again, Willy Wonka just touring round now. Just dropping the laps. Santino's in 2nd. Marco's in 3rd. Kenobi's 4th. Alfie now pulling away from Dennis. You can see C-Mac still slowly closing up to Dennis. Obviously his tyres are a lot better. And with the mediums on the front now, they'll be playing even better into his hands. SG2 and Locke still battling for 8th and 9th. Again, Alder's just dropping off the pace. Again, nursing that tyre now. Now it's going to change between these two guys with the penalties. Again, you can see Dennis just starting to slightly struggle with that tyre as well. Alfie's probably, again, his tyre wear hasn't really moved much. You can see these guys now, the top 5 pretty much checked out with each other. Willy Wonka's left front now, still got some life left in it. We'll see, definitely seemed to finish the end of the race. Flash of the headlights there. I think he does get one more lap, if I remember rightly. Probably a victory lap. Again, he's got a massive gap over 2nd place Santino. 3rd is Marco. And it does look like this will be the last lap for some of these guys. Or maybe all of them apart from Willy Wonka. Again, C-Mac picked up a half-second penalty, not what he needed towards the end of the race. Again, these two guys are battling as well for 8th and 9th. Locke trying to go around the outside of SG. Doesn't work. He's got the better tyre. Obviously, Locke's tyre has degraded more than what SG's has. You can see Hal there in the background, just literally nursing that tyre home now. Alex runs it really wide there. It will give him a penalty, I think. It does. That will allow some breathing space for SG2. Again, Santino takes 2nd place. Marco takes 3rd place. Kenobi takes 4th. 5th is Alfie. 6th is Dennis. 7th is C-Mac. Obviously now 8th and 9th will be SG2, and obviously Locke with the penalty, that will go up to a 2nd penalty, and Halder brings it home in 10th, and this is a lap of honour for Willy Wonka. I hope you enjoyed this as well, guys, so please do drop a comment, a like, or share. It all helps the channel. And maybe if you want to join the MRC, please do. We are on Facebook. And again, also, guys, as Leslie Harrington has said, please do get checked for prostate cancer. It's really just a peace of mind as well if you do feel unwell. And Willy Wonka brings it home in the last two corners. Coming down to the last corner now to take the victory again. A great weekend for Willy Wonka there. 2 wins in the bag. Well done, Willy Wonka, and to the rest of the guys from the Beginners League of the MRC. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.